Here in El Paso, now he's up in Las Cruces. He's Franciscan, and I'll let Vince talk about peace, love, and understanding.
Peace, love, and understanding. Peace, love, and let's start. Okay, hi. Hello, everyone. Hi. I'm very proud of you. I'm very honored to be here today with you. I didn't know I was going to do this, but to see this flag here, this has been around for a while. Okay, it's been up. It's probably been going on from Fridays for the last 7, 8 years down in front of the federal building. And the ones who've been most faithful, Joe and Marilyn, came in here, and other members of Border Peace Presence. You know, we organized in opposition to the Iraq invasion, Bush's war on Iraq, and we're just a group of people coming together, just like this, you know, coming together from all different angles and directions.
At 9 o'clock in the morning, our city council is going to try to give the authority to decide permits for public parks downtown to the downtown management district. That's a group of billionaires, guys, that the city council is going to give authority over the downtown public lands to. We need to show up at city council in numbers. We need to tell city council that we're not going to let this happen, that they can't do this. They can't privatize our public lands here in our city. We need to show up and do this, guys.
Yeah.
I want to read a poem. I wrote this in 2005. I read it at the Kerrville Folk Festival. It's called The Corporate Gall. For those of you, it's an old word, gall. It just means arrogance. It means enmity. It means hatred. The corporate gall. There's good stock in a new corporation with a fantastic plan for success. They're working to suck up the oxygen, then they'll sell it to us by the breath. The proceeds will buy politicians who will defend them against antitrust and design new inroads for violations against all the good people like us. That's prime stock. It's a new corporation whose plan is so sound it can't fail. They're collecting all potable water just to sell it to us by the pail. The proceeds will bribe politicians who will tweak the applicable law to pave brand new roads for violations the size of the corporate gall.
I suppose in an effort to reclaim our power, I want to encourage everybody to see how far our dollar goes. And in not an attempt to guilt trip myself or anyone else, I catch myself shopping at Target, Walmart, for the convenience of low prices, but I'm feeding the system that I'm pointing fingers at when I do that. So with love and encouragement, I want to encourage myself and anyone who wants to do so to think about where we spend our money, as little of it as we may have, because it will speak volumes, and they are counting on us to be a part of their corrupt system. So let's do what we can to take the power back in a simple way like that.
And I don't mean tomorrow. I don't mean next week. I mean for the next 20 years. What are you going to do in the next 20 years? What have you learned? What have you thought about? What lessons have you taken from this experience? What knowledge have you gotten out of this experience? What is your skill? What do you bring to the movement? Think about it. Take a few minutes here to think about where you're going to go with all this experience, what it's going to mean to you, what it's going to mean to the future. Put it into your hearts. Put it into your hearts permanently. Walk away from this place now with a special strength in your heart that will always be there and will always be part of the struggle for humanity and justice. Think about it.